it's future Ika, like months in the future from when I actually filmed this footage. Sorry about that. The reason was a RAM issue in my computer. I actually didn't have enough RAM to run my video editing software before, but I think that I have enough now. It's still kind of like, and I don't know if I'm just doing something wrong. I don't really know what I'm doing with this program, but yeah, so I'm just trying to work with that. I have new RAM now, so I'm hoping that I can edit videos better and maybe vlogs can be a regular thing. I don't know, so I'm sorry. This footage is pretty old. I decided to edit it and upload it anyways because it's kind of like generic-y footage or whatever, and I have it anyways. So sorry that it's like months in the future that you're watching this vlog from the past. That makes sense. Okay. I hope you enjoy it regardless, and I will see you back in the end. Okay, have fun, I guess. I don't know, get a snack. Hello, hi. It is September 10th, and I have work to do today. I am in the process of working on a keychain design, new keychain design. I've actually had this in my head for a little while. I had done a concept sketch in my sketchbook maybe 2 months ago, 3 months ago, not really sure. Finally decided to get around to it. So I'm working on that. I have an event coming up on like October 9th or 10th or something. It's the second weekend of October. So I have a festival coming up that I need to be ready for. So I'm working on trying to get all of the merchandise and stuff that I need done. This keychain is the only thing that I have to do that needs to be manufactured before the event. And then I'm going to place my reorder with my manufacturer. Which I've been holding off on placing that because I wanted to finish this so that I only have to pay shipping once. Just really consolidate the shipments. I was really bummed the last event. I actually sold out of a lot of stock, partially because my restock order didn't arrive. Even though I asked them if they could ship it by a deadline and they said yes, and I was like, okay, cool, and I paid them. So they shipped it. But even though I had a deadline, for some reason that translated to pick the slowest shipping option, so they picked USPS instead of FedEx, which is just really frustrating. Like, my package literally sat on a dock in California for a week after it shipped, so was not happy about that at all. I expressed my frustrations with my manufacturer, and they offered me a like a 10% discount off of the next 2 orders that I make with them, because obviously that was their mistake, fully 100%, because I fully expressed what I needed from them. Otherwise it would have been here in time if they had picked FedEx, but they didn't. Anyways, I'm actually like really enjoying the process of this keychain, but also at the same time I really want it to be over. I'm sure everyone feels like that sometimes when they're just like done working on a project. Sometimes I feel like I'm an instant gratification type of person, and if I have to spend like more than 3 days working on something, I'm just kind of over it. So frustrating, but I'm chugging through. I'm liking the direction that it's going and the experimenting that I've been doing with this. I've already posted to Twitter, so like by the time you see this, like it'll have been posted a while ago actually. Posted the first half of the image. I don't know that I'm going to post the second half. I might post it later. I don't know. I'm undecided on what I'm going to do about it. But it's going to be a double-sided keychain, so that is the plan for that. So I'm going to finish that up today, which I should be able to do because it's mostly done. And from there I have to compile everything I need to send off to my manufacturer to have it in time. And from there I have a commission to do, which I'm undecided. I guess it's going to depend on how the work today goes, so I might just do the design today and then compile the files tomorrow, or if I get done early I might start compiling the files today and then send them off to my manufacturer, which would be ideal. I just don't know if I can do it. And then from there, tomorrow would technically be just like free to do any other work that's not keychain related. So I'll have to see if I want to start the commission tomorrow or if I want to focus on admin work tomorrow. I'm just not I'm not sure. I'm probably gonna start the commission at least, get like at least a base for that so that I have a jumping off point to roll with. So I'll see you in a bit. Okay. September 14th. So this is currently being reorganized, moved around. I bought a filing cabinet so that I can file things like supplies. And yeah, so that's what's going on with this room. I did get some exciting things in the mail that I want to show you guys. And by exciting things, I basically mean like 2 things that are for one thing. Okay. You'll see what I mean. Up first, here we go. I have a rolling pin. So this is a silicone rolling pin, or it has like a silicone sleeve on it. Not sure, didn't like read a lot into the details because, let's be honest, the Amazon details and specifications thing where they try to sell you a product that you clearly already want is really, really long, and I didn't want to read all of that. This is not going to be for baking, it's actually for this. Wow, it's a box. This is something that I've been wanting to do for like a really long time, and it's been basically on the back burner of craft things that I've wanted to do but couldn't justify getting the supplies for because I have so many things that I need to / want to do already. This is, it's a linoleum cutter. It's for making stamps. So it comes with all these different little like nib things, and you just kind of like scrape out your stamp. I have an X-Acto knife to cut out the stamp. So there's like 8, I know you can only see 4 of them, but there's actually 8 different little ink pads. I have no idea how juicy they are. Considering the fact that this came in a set, I don't have high expectations for how juicy these are going to be. So at some point I'm probably gonna have to like buy new ink or buy ink refills or something. I don't know. And the little rubber stamp blocks are at the very bottom of this. There's 4 of those. So I want to make some really cool stamp things. I wanted to do it today, but for obvious reasons, won't be doing that today. Hopefully at some point I'll get to do stamps. When I do the stamps, I really want to bring you guys along for that, and I want you to be able to see what I'm doing and go through that experience with me, like firsthand. Really, like my first impressions of working with this medium. Be super fun, and I really want to share that. So I'll see you in whatever I'm doing next. I got these little, they're resin brushes. They're actually for like making tumblers, you know, like you spin it on the lathe and you just kind of like swish swash the resin, whatever that process is called. So that's basically what this is for. But I was thinking, because like when I'm making pins or things that I need to put like resin on, I kind of need something that is not like a brush, because in general brushes are expensive, and if the brush is cheap, the brush doesn't really work very well. So I wanted something that wasn't really going to get ruined by the resin, so I found these. So hopefully these will work out for me, because this entire thing is just, it's just a silicone piece. So yeah, hopefully that works out. I will let you know if it does work out, and if it does, then maybe I'll tell you where I got them, or I can just tell you to look up resin tumbler brush, and that'd probably be faster.
What really knocked me out was the cheap sunglasses.
Hello. It is September 15th, and today has not been super productive. I have a commission to do still, so I think I'm going to do that. Last night I finished up the layout thing, the layout artwork for the stamp that I'm going to make. It's Enoch from Over the Garden Wall. So I think that I wanted to do that today, but because that's kind of like not really work related, I'm gonna wait, and I think that actually I'm going to go ahead and design a couple of other things, because I'm planning on cutting one of the 4x6 blocks into 4 2x3 blocks so that I can make smaller stamps. So like the finished print will be like trading card sized when I make them. So that's the plan for that, and I think probably like later on when I'm like done with work for today, or I've decided that I don't want to work on on this commission anymore for today, then I will maybe go back and do a couple of other designs. I'm not decided yet if I want to do like all over the garden wall, or if I want to do different series, or if I want to do completely irrelevant things. So I'll decide that later, but yeah, so that is what I have going on right now, and I am going to go finish this commission. Okay, peace. Hello, it is September 16th, and today I haven't done a lot today. I have some things on the list. I did a lot of work on that commission last night, so I honestly just have to kind of like finish up the sketch and then I have to send it to the commissioner to see if there's anything that I need to change, and then I can get to coloring it, because I just got a colored sketch. So I might finish that sketch up tonight and then send it over to the commissioner to see how that goes and if there's anything I need to do. So that's that. The other thing is that my brother sent me a text today, and he works for a haunted house a couple hours away, and he actually wanted to talk to me about a potential job. So I'm getting more details on that on Monday. Today's Thursday, so I'm going to be getting more information on that on Monday to kind of nail down what exactly the haunt is looking for and all that stuff. He sent me some examples, which I think will be like a fun project. It'll definitely be something out of my wheelhouse, but it has like a 2 to 3 week deadline. I'm assuming from Monday, because that's the day that he's going to be getting me the information. So I'm assuming it'll be like a 2 to 3 week deadline from Monday. So we'll see how that goes. I gotta kind of figure out exactly what needs to be done, if I can even do it. The stamp design I finished the other day, that I might not do all of the designs first and then print them out. I might actually just work in stages, so I might go ahead and just print this one and then start carving that stamp now, and that'll at least give me a better idea of what I need to do and what changes I need to make and how I need to adjust for making stamps in the future. So perhaps I'm not putting the cart in front of the horse and coming out with these complex designs and stuff that I can't actually pull off. The other thing is, what was it? I haven't the foggiest fucking idea. Oh my god. I brain farted in the most massive, extensive way possible. So I'm gonna go and do work, I guess. I don't want to, but I will. That's about it for how exciting things are in my life today. I will see you if I'm doing something else interesting. Okay, so, to put it clearly, I have no idea what I'm doing, and I've watched, like, honestly as few tutorials as possible. The process seems pretty straightforward. So I think that I have this thing assembled correctly. This is the smallest size it came with, which I'm not sure that this is even small enough for what I need, but we're gonna roll with it because it's what I have. I have this knife here, which I can use possibly to cut out some of the letters. The letters are kind of small, and when I did the transfer for this, I might have used slightly too much acetone, so it's it's not a crisp transfer, which means that like the majority of the letters are kind of blurred and lost. But we're gonna cross our fingers. I don't expect this to come out perfect. But like fingers crossed that it comes out at least decent. So this is what I am trying to cut out. The rubber blocks that I got were actually, like, even though it said they were 4x6, they're actually kind of like a centimeter off. So they're not 4x6, they're a little bit smaller. So my original plan of just quartering the block didn't work. So this is a little bit bigger than what I could have done, but that's okay. So we'll just roll this and see. So it just occurred to me that I didn't actually update you guys on the stamp situation. So sorry, I'm like in my pajamas and stuff. But the stamp that I was working on in the videos that were in this vlog didn't actually end up working out. Shocker. There was just too much detail and the stamp was just too small. So I ended up just like calling it quits on that, flipping the rubber over, and then just doing a different stamp design. It's still Enoch, but for now, for first try, I did this. It looks horrifying with ink on it, I know. And I mean, it's pretty crude, it's not great. It was my first official stamp, so the fact that it actually looks like anything is impressive. But yeah, so this is the stamp that I ended up with. I'll be doing more stamp stuff later, after I do like work and figure out, you know, what I want to do. and all that stuff. But I'll actually show you the prints. So this is what the final print looks like. It's just a basic like 2.5 by 3.5 size. So it's like trading card size, which was the size I was going for, and it was the size of the rubber stamp basically. So this is what the final looks like. It's a little crude, and you can see like some of the areas where like my hand slipped or where I didn't get the lines straight or shaved enough, but for a first try it's fine. I have a bunch of these, so I'll probably end up just like giving them out with orders or something, but it was fun nonetheless, and I'm happy to have made one at least. So this is my first stamp.
Oh yeah. There he is.
Good morning. I'm saying good morning because it is 5:22 a.m. and I have not slept yet, which is normal for me. So like, don't worry, right? Like that's normal. Like I sleep. Okay, a lot of people think that like I don't sleep ever because I'm up late. That's not how any of that works. But anyways, so I've been working on like a little side project. That I've kind of like casually mentioned on Twitter, but I haven't gone super in detail. Not that it's like a mystery or anything. As far as people know on Twitter, I haven't like formally announced that I'm actually working on this project. I just kind of wanted it to be something that like I didn't really want to allude to too much until I had gotten to a pretty decent way through the project. What I'm working on right now on the down low is an Over the Garden Wall tarot card set. This is something that I've wanted to make for a while. Over the Garden Wall is something that I'm super into. I'm basically obsessed with it. And I think tarot cards are really cool, and I think it'll be something really fun for people to have. I figured that I would show you guys what I'm working on, so I'm going to do that. So I have already been in touch with a manufacturer about these cards. I wanted to kind of go through, get a base price, get the details kind of ironed out before I actually did this, in case there was some file setup things I needed to do or a specific process I needed to use for different effects and whatever. I didn't want to get like too far in, because the worst thing that can happen is that I have to redo everything, which if I had to redo everything, I would just not do it. But I asked for pricing and all of that stuff so that I have a ballpark for what I'm going to do. I'm still waiting for them to get back on a shipping quote, which is going to be hella expensive. I know that ahead of time, but I kind of need to know all of this stuff for sure. Right now, my estimate is probably going to be about $4,000. So this is a project that would 100% have to be kickstarted, which I'm fine with. I do struggle a little bit with my Kickstarters. Also, the international shipping situation is like a little weird, especially with the UK. Not really sure what's going on over there. I don't know anything about VAT numbers. I think that's a thing that I have to do. I know it's a thing I have to do, but I don't know anything about it. I don't even know if I would be able to offer international shipping on this stuff, if I even want to deal with that, because the way Kickstarter works, the money from the shipping counts towards your goal. So you have to set your goal way higher to account for the fact that they are including the shipping money that people are paying. I'm gonna go back to sketching out this card and watching this very nice person crochet a snail. Okay. So, I'll see you whenever I see you.
I'd like to take a moment to talk about today's sponsor, Springs Lily Pad. Springs Lily Pad is a witch-owned small business specializing in handmade jewelry using genuine crystal beads and nickel-free metals. Item specifications are listed on each post, so you can shop confidently. Each item is personally blessed by the shop owner before being shipped to your home. All items are incredibly well packaged to ensure their safe arrival and come with a free bonus item with every purchase. I purchased a pair of earrings from Springs Lily Pad prior to her sponsoring me and couldn't have been happier with the package I received. The earrings were well made, of high quality, and of course super cute. She carries a variety of different items, so I'm sure you'll find something you love. The buying process is very easy, and the shop owner is more than happy to assist you with any questions you may have. So hop over to Springs Lily Pad today to take home your own piece of unique jewelry. Okay, so I got a package in the mail from my manufacturer. I'm not entirely sure which package this is. This could be keychains or it could be enamel pins. So we're kind of going to find that out together because I can't remember the factory's name, or they were both like on the same street. I don't know. Okay, so we're going to find that out right now. Okay, so I just went ahead and opened the box off camera so I didn't like hurt myself. Okay, and it looks like it is acrylic keychains. So this should be like my restock, as well as the new design in here. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pull these out. Okay, so these are the over the garden wall keychains that I was kind of wondering how they were gonna come out. These are 4-inch size because of the handle. I went bare so that you wouldn't lose all of this. They decided to go through. Okay, they decided to go through the handle, which is like a bold choice, because they couldn't go under it, which is what I originally wanted. I wanted them to just use a bigger jump ring and go under it. But they said they couldn't do that. And I think I'm actually gonna have to fix the jump rings on these because they're not closed correctly. So that could be a problem. So like overall I think it's okay. I think the quality is about as good as I could expect. The colors I've noticed from this factory, they're not exactly what I want. Like that yellow, it honestly looks better on camera, but in person it's like green, which is not a vibe. That's not the color. I mean, it was a warm yellow color that I put there, so definitely Definitely a yikes, but I mean, there's nothing wrong with these. They're saleable. I just think that I'm gonna end up going back to my old factory, because I just don't like the color prints from this one. The colors are they're just not good. And I noticed that when I got some restock of another design that they just weren't as good. But all the rest of the stuff is just, those bags over there are just old stock, so I'm probably not going to show you all of those because they've already been posted everywhere. So these are just the only new ones. But now I'm going to go through, probably going to get some lunch first, and then I'll probably just sort these out and make sure everything's okay. I brought this tray of hibiscus seeds outside because I was cleaning out the office and they hadn't sprouted. They'd been like, I mean, some of them did, but not all of them did, so I didn't want to empty it. And it looks like maybe a couple have sprouted out here. So, I mean, we'll see. I mean, they could be weeds, but they kind of look like hibiscus. I don't know. We'll find out. I got my enamel pins in the mail today, so I'm going to go ahead and open this up and check out everything in here. Okay, let's open her up. Okay, so I have my restock pins here, which are the Elf and Lead pins, which this is probably going to be the final run of these. So I have those, so that's not super exciting, but I do have my new pins here. And this bag is like so heavy. So I'm going to go ahead and pull one out. Oh my goodness, look at her. She's so cute. Oh my goodness. And there's glitter in the little syringe. I don't know how well you can see it. You can see it a little bit. Yeah, there's some glitter in the syringe. This is so cute. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited about this one. I've been wanting to make this one for like 2 years when I finally got around to making it. Oh, this is so exciting. These will be listed soon. Look at all the little mushrooms in my yard. You probably can't see them very well, but there's so many little mushrooms. Hello, it is Sunday, October 3rd, and this coming weekend is Millet Festival, which is what I've been preparing for. I'm pretty ready to be past it because I've just been really stressed about it, and I don't want to be stressed about it anymore. I'm currently working on new stock. I have to restock some memo pads that's pretty much sold out at Queen City Anime Con. And I also have a new memo pad design, which I'm currently about to sort out and glue. So that is this one right here, which I think is super cute. I'm really excited to offer these. So that is what I'm doing right now. From there, I might try to make some clay stuff. I'm not entirely sure if I'll have time or feel motivated to do that, but I do have some clay cutters that I really want to use, and I really would like to make some earrings because I think they'd be super cute. I finished up the layout for a washi tape last night. The washi tape probably won't be made until later on. I want to do another washi tape design before I send off because it does cost a lot to ship things overseas, and I would really like to have multiple washi tapes available for purchase that I can just combine and ship together. I think that would just
be the most cost effective. I finished printing out the prints that I needed to print for this particular event. The medium prints, I still have some mini prints to print out. And I have to organize all of the keychains and enamel pin stock that I got. I have to pack in order, and I have to pack a Patreon reward. And then I should be done, I guess. Cut some stickers. I have to cut stickers.
Mokana, what you doing?
He's so cute.
Look at him.
I love him so much. In the last vlog, I mentioned that I got enamel pins in, so I have a new enamel pin. That pin's fine, everything's good with that one, but I also got a restock of my Elfin Lead pins in, and I didn't check them on camera, so you guys didn't see any of those, but I checked it off camera later on, and I noticed that the pin quality was just really bad. The lines were way thick. The details were all gone. There were spaces that the metal was just so thick that the enamel there wasn't even a place for the enamel to go. It was awful. It was just, it was like disrespectful how bad this pin was. And for clarification, I have only ever used one manufacturer for my enamel pins. I know that like when people see different enamel pins, they think that I'm using different manufacturers. If I'm complaining about something, they think I'm using different manufacturers. That's not the case. It is always only one manufacturer that I've been using this entire time. So I know what quality they're capable of, and I can recognize a problem with their production and quality control. This was a massive problem with their quality control. And I messaged my contact about it for the factory, and she was very argumentative with me. She basically was just telling me like it was my fault because I didn't see anything wrong, even though the proof picture she sent me, they were all bagged up, and the proof she sent was it was a blurry picture of a pin in a bag, and she picked the best one out of the bunch, even though she's insistent that she didn't, but the numbers don't lie. I went through them, and literally the best pin in the bunch were the two that were stapled to the outside of the bag. So I'm pretty sure she was pretty well aware. And she wanted me to prove to her that there was a problem with them because she thought that I didn't have any of my original pins left, which I do, and I always keep one pin for myself. So I showed her a comparison. I will insert a photo of that comparison in this video so you guys can see what I'm talking about. So yeah, that is the enamel pin update. The nurse pin is totally fine. Everything's good. The lines look good, you know, aside from having to sort out a few B grades, it was like perfect. So it makes it a little bit more frustrating when there's just such a contrast between a good pin and a bad pin. But hopefully I'll get everything sorted out and everything will be fine. We'll see how it goes, but that is what's going on with the pins right now. so bummed I missed it, but like a flock of geese just flew over and she jumped down and was trying to like follow them and stuff. It was so cute, but they passed by the time I got to the camera. We're in the middle of setting up for the table and we forgot the tablecloths in the car. So now we have to run all the way back to the car. Oh my gosh, it's so far away from our table. Okay, so the rain came and we had to pack it up early. I mean, it started pouring rain. We knew the storm was coming. It was gonna storm, like, it was supposed to storm like all night last night and basically all through today. So we got until about 3 p.m. before it let loose. But when it let loose, it ripped. So everything got wet. Tables got wet. I got wet. Our canopy leaked a little bit. So basically it wasn't even safe in there. There's a lot of stuff got wet. I lost some merchandise, which, you know, obviously stuff got wet. I have to go through, I have to see what all I lost, but I probably won't be doing that until after the festival is over. Oh yeah, so we had to pack it up early. It's lightened up a lot, but it's supposed to basically just rain all night and all through tomorrow. So we don't even know if we're actually gonna like set up to work tomorrow. We might just like come pick up our stuff and take it home and chalk this up to a loss. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. That's not looking good though. Voila.
Voilà.
Smash that subscribe button.
Smash that button.
Try to get to 1 million.
Smash the like button. Subscribe if you like. Donate. Boom.
Voila.
Would have been a good one. Wow.
Voila. Smash that like button if it was a good one. Okay, so I just dropped off the 2 pin orders and the Patreon reward package that I had to ship out. So I'm done at the post office now, and I'm going to go home. From there, I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do. I don't know if I'm just going to stay at the house or if I'm going to go to my office to do inventory. I haven't really decided. I don't really feel like doing inventory, but I do need to get it done. But I also want to work on the washi tape designs today, or like force myself to, because I honestly don't feel like doing much of anything right now. So I might just try and power through that, because I do want to get those orders in, preferably before I leave for New York. So hopefully I'm able to do that. We'll see how that goes. So yeah, that is what I have planned for today. So I took Pumbaa out to go potty, and I just happened to look over at my loofah, and please ignore the state of my loofah. It's rough. It's in a pot that's way too small. I wasn't expecting anything out of it. It got kind of a late start for reasons. But I looked over, and I actually have a loofah growing. Look at this guy. He's so cute. Lucky for me, I kind of have a long growing season. I'm in zone 8B. Oh my god, it smells like a vegetable, like a spicy vegetable on my hands. Like I can smell the oils on my hands. It's so weird. Yeah, so that's my loofah. I don't know if this is gonna turn into a loofah or not. I'm not sure. I don't actually know how many female flowers were actually able to be pollinated, but yeah, so I don't know if I'll even be able to harvest this guy this year. He might just, I mean, at the bare minimum, if he's not like to, you know, loofah scrub brush ripe, he'd still be edible. I don't know if I'd want to eat it, but it's an option. So hopefully I'm able to like kind of keep this plant around until it ripens up, because it's kind of the end of the growing season. But yeah, I'm really excited anyways. I wasn't expecting to have any loofah at all. Okay, so here's the kind of the design that I have for the washi tape. I wanted to do something like spooky, ghosty, pastel gothy, and I think it'll be like super cute. I definitely want to include some little haunted houses here, to just kind of like fill up the space and break it up and just make it really look super cute. And I did decide to add a couple of bats here, because it's just spooky and Halloweeny. The color story is down here. Let me pull it up. Okay. So this was the concept sketch right here. So obviously this is like way shorter than what the canvas is, so I did have to add a lot of stuff. But this is basically the kind of color story I think that I want to go with for this, where it's just kind of like purples and pinks and yellows maybe. I think that might be cute, but I'll mess around with it. Since it's a washi tape, I definitely don't want to go super overboard with my colors. I do kind of want to keep them all within like a range of, like 4 colors. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, that is what I'm going to aim for, and I'm going to go ahead and kind of ink this up and put colors on it and see where we end up. Okay, so last night I finished the last washi tape design, which was the alien one, and I'm ready to send these off to the manufacturer. I decided to do this test print to see how they printed, to see if the details are okay, and I think that they're all good. And I mean, the designs on this paper, the way they're printed, they're actually 3 millimeters wider than they're actually going to be, because that's for the bleed. So there's some of the edges are going to be cut off, but not to worry. I've already checked all of that stuff on my computer to make sure nothing super important or weird gets cut off. So basically the way that I've designed it, everything that gets cut off I'm okay with. I think I'm going to get 100 rolls of each, because I don't want to have to like reorder this soon. I don't know. I think it would just be easier to like condense the shipping, less trips and stuff. If I just get 100 rolls now, even though I know that I'll probably never be able to get rid of 100 rolls,
I will still personally be able to use it even if they don't go over well. So I think that that's just what I'm going to do. So yeah, I'm going to send these to my manufacturer now. I'm officially getting back to the work stuff. I'm doing inventory right now, and I'm wearing, this is like one of my favorite pairs of earrings. I bought it from my friend. You can get a cool pair of earrings from her. It's Spring's Lily Pad. I will try to link that in the description box down below. She has a Facebook page. I tried to get her set up on Twitter. I don't know if she's up and running with the Twitter. She was having some trouble with it. Right now, I'm in the middle of counting my keychains for my inventory sheet. I don't have an event scheduled until next year. However, I am planning on getting a lot of this stuff up online because Christmas shopping will be happening soon. So I'm going to be getting all of that stuff ready. I wanted to do like Halloween sales and stuff, but I didn't really have time. But yeah, so I sent off for the washi tape last night and I'm paid for that, or the night before, I can't remember. One of the nights I sent off for the washi tape, paid it, did the stickers for it and everything. So that is in production now. Pre-orders are open. By the time this video goes up, I have no idea if pre-orders are still going to be open. So it's probably something that you've seen on my Twitter if you follow me there. But yeah. At the very least, if when this gets up, if the pre-orders are closed, then that means that regular orders are open. So yeah, you can get a cool washi tape. So yeah, check that out. Thank you guys for anyone that pre-ordered. Really appreciate that. And I am going to get back to work.
Big stretch for the boy. What you doing, Mokina? Are you in jail? Is the baby in jail?
probably left over from when it was a school.
I think so, because that's exactly the sign that they have.
Swing set. There was like a computer, but the swing set was down on that other pad. Had the thing to be more bright. Art was downstairs. One of these down in the basement. That's what that's on. Old-fashioned bubbler.
Yes, you did.
Dad went. This was Dad's high school.
We're touring my dad's old school.
That's to drop you off at the door here.
Yeah, they don't do that.
A walk.
They drop you off at the back and tell you good luck. I don't know.
Oh my. Look it up. Is it correct?
I don't know. What brand is it?
Who knows?
Ugh. Is that shit on the bottom? I don't want to know.
It's like insurance.
Nope, I'm good. Thank you.
You can take a right anywhere, right? Where were you gonna go? I'm gonna go right down College. How's that? Now it takes us right back to where we started from. Boy, I should have bought gas. Marvin Hamlish. A young Marvin Hamlish. Who the fuck is Marvin Hamlish? That's so funny. This is the Walk of Fame, huh? James Earl Jones, Arlo Guthrie. So I guess these are people that have all played here. Or been here.
Oh, the Mavericks were here? See the big screen.
We got them more.
I mean, this is very cool with lights and
So revived it.
but I mean, that's good.
And they do, yeah, now they do show. Because I mean, I remember the big, used to have the big, like, velvet curtains and shit up down there.
They do, and right before the movie
Comes with the spring group. The spring group house. I don't know if it's this one or that one. Well, this is day 2 that my patio door is,
Yeah, well, have they contacted?
no, they're supposed to call when it's in. I've been trying to call.
They are cute. I'm waiting, Sylvia. I don't block your vision.
You made it to the end. Congratulations. You did it. I hope it was fun, and I hope that you had a good snack, because boy was this a long video. I hope that it was fun. If you like these types of videos, drop a comment. I like to hear from you guys, and I want to know your opinion. And I'll see you guys in the next video, whatever that video may be. Okay, thank you. Bye.